Hello students, Mr. Phelps here. I've had a question on design software. Some of you have mentioned that maybe something didn't work on your computer or you couldn't afford a certain program. This is PicMonkey. This is a program that I use quite often when working with photos for easy and quick touch-up, resizing, and so forth. It's about $25 a year for a subscription, but you can log on from any computer, probably even your school computer, to use this. Some of the basic functions that it has, you can see up at the top. It has just edit a picture. You can do touch-up as far as portraits. You can create a design, and you can do collages, so it does a little bit of everything for you. I'm going to show you here quickly how easy it is. Here's a file of the copyright-free monkey that we discussed, or that I mentioned. And then I'm going to pull in that picture. I can drop it right into the drop image here and edit. And then it's really easy tools. Off to the left we can see that here's the crop button. I can resize my image. I can crop it for the best composition, and then I can hit apply and it'll save it. Up at the top, if I don't like it, I can hit the back button and it will take that away for me. I can do things like flip the photo. I can flip it up and down. I can rotate either direction, and then I can either save it or cancel depending if I'm going to use it or not. Here's exposure. So easy buttons for contrast, lets you see real time of what the image is going to look like, and it's pretty nice and easy. Next we have effects, touch up. Here you see text, overlays, frames, textures, and then this one's pretty cool, themes. You guys will have to check that out if you get a chance. So I'm going to go to effects just to show you how many different effects you can do to different photos. It's sort of like the effects that you might see in Instagram or other online photo editing, but here's just a sample of all the different types that you can scroll through and see. The sample I'm showing you right now is a non-paid edition, so you can see that picture of the monkey on the side right there. That means I won't be able to save this picture without that logo. But here in curves, I can move that line around and change the exposure to however I like. Here's Orton. So Orton gives it that blur effect. You can do these effects in Photoshop. You just have to know how to be able to go in and adjust those. But once you have the effect, it has a nice toolbar that lets you go through and you can adjust each one of those. Okay, here is easy, quick, black and white, and then I can also again use that toolbar to just slide back and forth, that slider bar to what I'd like. And then another feature that it has, sometimes I take wedding photography, and there's quite a few of these different things I've used. Again, right here, I can't save this picture with the wrinkle reduction, and it probably would have been best to show you on a human subject rather than the monkey, but I thought it would be fun to just show you how that works. And then you can fade out. So if it doesn't look realistic, whatever you're doing, you can sort of fade back and forth and get the effect that you like. But there's all sorts of different things that you can use here as far as tools go. This one's free, so I'm going to show you this one. One, you want to adjust the toolbar or the brush size so it fits what you're working on. And then here, there you go, monkey's got white teeth. It sort of made it a little bit pink though. So you can then adjust it again right here. So I can adjust that back and forth, hit apply, and now the monkey doesn't look like he drinks as much coffee, I guess, out there in the jungle. Another feature here is adding text. So a lot of the posts that I put on the announcements page, I use PicMonkey to make those. So it's fairly easy. Here I'm going to add text. You just click on it. Let's say banana, just because he's a monkey, I guess. And then I can go here, and this is great text editor. I can change the size. Got to click on it first, highlight it, then I can change the size here to what I'd like. You can also zoom in and out using the corner bar, figure out what size you want, and then you can quickly change and pick colors that you want. We'll sort of go with that light banana color. Okay, so that's how that works. And then if I want to delete it, I just hit, you can also flip it back and forth different directions. And you can also duplicate this and then retype a word in if you like the color and the size. Here we're tipping it and then moving it where you want. So I'm going to delete this one, and then I just wanted to show you a couple of other things that PicMonkey has. They have the design elements off to the side, so if you want to do some different things like that, add mustaches, whatever. They have hats, you can see in there, and then they have theme things like banners, flourishes, trees, roses, daisies, if you're designing some type of card. Then there's all these different types of frames you can put around your picture, so you'll notice this is what I use in announcements to get the nice little frames around things. You can adjust the sizes. For our photos for class, you won't be. Okay, next we're going to go over here on the side, textures. Textures can be interesting and fun. Again, we don't want to add or over edit our photos, but things like flares and so forth are nice. This is a Royale feature, so we'd have to have a subscription, but all your basic editing is free on PicMonkey, so if you need to use it, and I'll show you how to save pictures in different sizes here in a minute. These are themes, so these are sort of fun if you want to work on adding a theme to a design or a photo. Vampires is pretty fun. Here's Day of the Dead, where you can add different elements to your picture. The ones that aren't free, you'll see the little crown there up in the left hand corner, and so we can't use that one. The birds, they don't have a crown, so we could use that one and save that with the free log-on membership, and you don't even have to sign up, you can actually just get on. And then there's another one, Royal feature there. So anyway, here's the basic edits. Opening a picture, saving a picture, you can share. If I didn't like an effect, I can either go forward or backwards on that. Basic exposure. Again, special effects on this side that we can add. You just want to watch those Royal features so you don't have to pay for those. But basic edits are nice. And again, you can go back and forth and remove things. Here I'm going to show you just quickly how to resize pictures. So right now the picture is medium and it's 77. If we want to save it large size, it's 152, and we want to save it lower size, 67. They add a comical thing by adding names there, Roger, Pierce, and Sean. But then I can go to the size I want and save it there. There's also other ways within the cropping tools section where you can actually pick the actual dimensions and pixel size, so that's helpful too. Anyways, I go ahead and just hit save, and the masterpiece is saved, and that's pretty much it. I hope that gives you guys a good overview of Picnic. Get online, check it out, and see if it's something you might use.